And they create control. They create chaos, and they create control.
Over the world headquarters in Switzerland of the World Masonic Headquarters for World Freemasonry, over the door is Ordo ab Chao, which is Latin for order out of chaos. And all Freemasons know that term, Ordo ab Chao. Order out of chaos. The concept is to create chaos, to create the problems. Then while the people are frightened to death of all the crime and everything that seems to be out of control, a riotous situation, the government then moves in with justification. In order to put down this terrible chaos, they must have full power of the military, full obedience of the people to give the government full power to do whatever they want. That's why we're having all over the world wars, riots, bloodshed, famines, all kinds of things happening around the world. It's being manipulated. It's being orchestrated, not just for Los Angeles.
Conflict control.
Conflict control.
There's been more wars since the creation of the United Nations. They create chaos, and they create control.
Over the world headquarters in Switzerland of the World Masonic Headquarters.
Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. This is your Akim Adrilazil, back with another quick lesson. Yeah, I had to start this lesson over again because this is going to be my second attempt. You know, with these devils, the prince of the power of the air, this device abruptly cut off, and then the first portion of my lesson was not even, even though I was recording, it's not even showing up. So I gotta do my lesson over again. But I'm gonna start off with these certain articles that are in the news regarding to the opening clip, man. Order out of chaos, man, because that's what this devil's plan is, confusion, man. That's why you see, even when it came to, which I didn't mention this in the open, my first presentation when I started this lesson, but it's coming to mind now that even with these programs like DEI, first it was affirmative action, because that's what these pale-faced monkeys, that's what they do, man. They think, like you said, if he does good, Salaki, it is more or less not intentional. I'm gonna see if I get that precept, but like with segregation, man. I mean, not segregation, but yeah, that's what Trump, he's planning on bringing that back, federal contracts. But with this affirmative action, once upon a time where they had that in effect, who is benefiting from it for the most? These coon ass niggas, man. And now they got these programs called DEI programs, and who's benefiting, statistically, they already got who was benefiting from it, who these so-called white women, and the rest of them who these damn, actually these certified retards, man. Like I was saying, man, I was seeing jokers that you would see. When you look at it, you will know there would be these people that's holding these cardboard boxes on this, on the side, on the corners in the streets, ask for change. But you got these jokers dressed like that. They're not dressed professional, man. They dress just like that, but they got Walmart vest on, pulling in shopping carts, man. I seen jokers like that working at these these retards, man. Literally, man, these people are retarded. You wouldn't even know. Not to be disrespectful, but it is what it is, man. Slow, remedial, handicap, if you want to call it, if you want to be nice about it, handicap, having a, what they call retardation, man. That's what they call it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being disrespectful. That's what they call it, retardation. But you got these people working in fast food chains, man. And that's all through the efforts of what? This DEI program, but they want to act like it only helped so-called black people, man. You know, because this devil, you know, it's like you. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but so like I'm trying to look for that precept. But yeah, with these programs like affirmative action, who there was benefit for the most? These goddamn coons around here that what they put these nigga in these damn positions. Cause like I said, I had my living testimonies, man. They are not qualified. They don't know what the hell they doing. They just some nigga face in a courthouse working for a law firm or working, you know, at these damn government buildings. They just some nigga face, man. You know, they don't know what's going on. They just filling their nigga quota, man. You know, because through affirmative action, that's how a lot of these coon ass niggas around here able to establish themselves, got homes, act like they retired, trying to act like they some law-abiding citizens. You motherfuckers ain't nothing but coons doing what these pale-faced monkeys tell them to do. Now they had those DEI programs that was pretty much helping the rest of these fucking retards, but they want to act like it was an effort to just helping so-called black people progress. Now they got their nigga pics, but anyway, man, I'm not going to stray too far off the subject. The subject is confusion, man. This is Babylon the Great, aka America, man. And I'm going to go into some of these articles that I just did a quick Google search, man. And I said, recent policies passed that pretty much, promotes or is considered chaotic. And this was the first article that popped up is from American Civil Liberty Union. The title reads, it says, "The targeted chaos of Trump's attacks against international human rights law." This was in February 13, 2025. Then the next one, it says, "Leadership Conference on Civil and I guess that's Humanity." And it's at civilrights.org. And it says, "Chaos, confusion, and abuse of power. Trump's first week back in office." That was in January 30th, 2025. Then there's another one below that. It says U.S. News and World Report. It says legal chaos, 60 days of a Trump presidency that tested the law. That was in March 20th, 2025, man. And here's another one that was back in the last administration. This is this is from NBC Connecticut. It says Congress spent chaotic 2023 pushing their own and not passing many laws, man. So this place is becoming more and more you can see the prophecies coming to pass, man, because you can see through the spirit, the true man of Yahweh Shai can see that this place is becoming more and more full of confusion, but we're sitting back through the spirit and power and analyzing what's really going on, man, because this devil, if he does good, that's the precept that I'm looking for. Lord willing, I may find it, but if he does good, this devil, if he do good, it's not intentionally, man. This devil intentions to pass policies like affirmative action, DEI, diversity, equality, inclusion, that crap. It's not meant to be good, man. He has a alternative motive by passing these policies, man. Like I said, they put these damn nigger faces in there. Niggas don't know what they do. Living testimony. Like I said, I had to, you live here in Babylon the Great, and being that you so-called black, you're prone. And now that's what they do. They got these damn nigger pics now where they leaving these sucker-ass, lame-ass niggas alone and targeting who? If they can, they're going to take full advantage of real individuals, man. But anyway, you got to, deal with these legal standpoint. I'm going in there filing a motion. They had some old ass decrepit black bitch in working there in a clerk's office, and it's my obligation they sent me a document, and my obligation is to what? Reply to it. So if I don't reply or respond to it, I'm in default. So I filed my response, and I tried it where I attempted to file my response. This damn decrepit black lady talking about, you can't file this. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? But then there was this, I'm like, what you talking about? This is a motion. I'm responding to, a document that was sent to me. And my response is mine. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the procedure. She gonna tell me I can't file my document. And then out of the back, some white lady came out, quote unquote white lady came, grabbed the document, looked at it, said, yeah, we'll file it. I said, yeah, file it. Could you file it, please? She stamped it, gave me a copy, and I went about my business. But first, when I first approached that clerk's office, it was some old ass black bitch. You know what she gonna deny, try to tell me I can't file this motion, man. You know what I'm saying? In response to a document that I received, man. But like I said, that's what they do. They got their nigger pits, and I can already tell the reason why that old ass black bitch or how she was in there due to what? Affirmative action, man. That bitch don't know nothing. Don't know. All she is some damn yes, some damn fucking yes face. And she was probably told by them damn pale faced monkeys, if anybody come up there, or if somebody that look like you, deny them, say no. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it may be. I don't know. But like I said, nonetheless, that bitch don't know what the fuck she damn doing. But that with a lot of these so-called blackface, all they is smiling these damn crackers' faces, trying to act like this, putting off this false perception of equality, because they got some nigga working at their establishment. These niggas being back in the plantation. Who the fuck these niggas is working for? These damn crackers, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to go into this article right here. And the title, U.S. News. Yeah, the title is U.S. News. Hopefully they'll let me read it. See, this didn't happen the first time. Salakia. Now they acting like I gotta subscribe to these jokers just to read this article. It says legal chaos month 2 of Salakia. They don't. Yeah, when I first Salakia, when I first read this article, maybe if I'll do this. I know when I first read this article, I didn't have to subscribe. Now they acting like I got to put an email in to subscribe to actually read this article, man. I didn't have to do that the first time. Let's see. It says legal chaos. Yeah, it's not going to let me, Salakia. It's not going to let me read it. But it was going into, maybe I could read another one, It says chaos, confusion, and abuse of power. Trump's first week back in office. I'm gonna just read briefly on this this article. This was by Leadership Conference Resource. I think this was January 30th, 2025. It says, as expected, week 1 of Donald Trump's second term was filled with spectacle, chaos, confusion, and abuse of power. As one of his first official acts President Trump Salakia pardoned and commuted the sentence of more than 1,500 people charged with crimes in January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol, including people who attacked police officers and threatened members of Congress. So, and then I know for one of those police officers died. So pretty much what he did, he pardoned those people, because if you was there, what's that that saying, guilty by association? You know, you took part of that. They could have blamed you. You know what I mean? You may not have been there, or there's another one too. Yeah, it's guilty by association. Accessory. Yeah, that's what it is. You're accessory to it, man. You know, one of those policemen was unalive due to that thing. And you know, everybody, even though you might have, certain individuals may not have been the ones that actually done the scenario, but you were considered what, an accessory. So he pardoned those people of what, and what they try to say that unalive on one of them is capital murder, man. So he pretty much pardoned those people that are that participated in the capital murder, man. You know, so you could see, you know, so that right there, that if you look at it, that's in the light of what he had a disregard of these policemen, man. But nonetheless, you know, he's still, I think there's also a word of he's trying to commute, which I hope he does, you know, commute the sentence of that that police, or pardon, more or less. I think he said he's trying to pardon the conviction of that dude that killed that George Floyd nigga, man. You know, I forgot his name, you know. So you see, that's the confusion, man. On one light, it looks like he had disregard for it, but then on the other, you know, he's you know, trying to pardon this other guy for doing this. But you see, that's what this place is about, is boiling over, man. Confusion, chaos, you know, like you said, the tensions amongst the world is heightening, but a lot of these people are walking around oblivious, acting like they have no cares, you know, but yet they still focus on what the hell we saying and what we doing. But they're not taking note of what's going on around them in their government, from these officials that actually have say so on these clowns coming and going. But they want to act like we do every time we mention these truths, man. You know, or whatever we do or whatever we say, these monkeys around here, black and white, want to act like it directly affects them in some sort of fashion. But continuing on, including people who attack police officers and threaten members of Congress, as the leadership conference said in its statement on January 6 pardons, the lack of accountability for one of our nation's worst moments is not only appalling, it also sends the signal that violent extremist groups have permission if they believe they are doing what the administration wants, man. And that's what this place is pretty much promoting, man. Confusion, man. You know. So I'm gonna pretty much, you know, I wanted to read something from this article right here, but it wouldn't allow. It's not allowing me now to go into it. Because when I first clicked onto this, let me see if it do it again. First clicked onto, I was able to read some of these things right here. It says Trump called for federal judge. See this right here thing popping up. You know, it didn't do that the first time. Like, I gotta put my email address in order to select it, in order to, you know, read the article. But at first it wasn't like that. Let's go into the precept, and I'm gonna wrap it up, man. This is the book of Psalms 109 and 28. It says, let them curse, but bless thou. When they arise, let them be ashamed, but let thy servant rejoice. Verse 29, let my adversaries be clothed with shame, and let them cover themselves with their own confusion. as with a mental, man. And that's what this place is being cloaked with, man. Confusion, man. Because this place is what? Babylon the Great, aka America, man, that the Bible speaks of, man, in the book of Revelation, man. So these people walking around Babylon the Great, especially these so-called, these 2/3 niggas, man, these 2/3 of Israel, man, they want to be oblivious. And basically why these damn jokers are focusing on other individuals is they're trying to use them as an scapegoat so they can have this false perception like they cooning by Yah with their slave master, man. You know, these coons wanna join hand in hand with this devil, saying we ain't got no problem here. You see them, you see what they talking about. Is they're causing all the problem in society. You know, you know what I mean. Only thing we're doing is what? Bringing shit and light in this land of darkness on this truth. And the reason why these things are happening because it's what? Prophecy, man. You know, these people think that there's gonna go back to some normality. You know, everything gonna get back to normal. It's not, man. Things are gonna be what? It's gonna get more chaotic because this devil has an agenda, man. You know, just like in the opening clip, it's order out of chaos, man. He's causing confusion, chaos, not on domestically, but I'm gonna say he's causing confusion, foreign and domestic, man. You know, because it's in this nature. Because this devil has and I'm talking about the elites, these peons. They're just going with it because they think that they're still gonna benefit. What you see, these videos now, these what you want to call, they calling themselves poor whites, or seeing that they've been played. You know what I'm saying? By these so-called well-off whites. You know what I'm saying? I've seen plenty of videos like that. You got these so-called poor whites, right? Poor white people, quote unquote, admitting that they're being played or being duped by these so-called well-off whites, man. So they see what's going on, you know. But nonetheless, these elites have a plan, man. It's order out of chaos. So like an order out of chaos to bring about their one world government, man. That's why a lot of this stuff is taking place, because there's nothing, and you got to understand, there's none of this stuff is spontaneous. All this stuff is planned, man. It's a strategic plan plot out by the elites, man. And I forgot there was one Edomite that went into it, man. They went into like these wars prior to these wars' existence, that we're going to have a war here. We're going to have a war with Iran. We're going to have a war in Iraq. We're going to have a war, this, that, and the third. You know, all these wars were pre-planned prior to any type of outbreak of a war. You know what I'm saying? By these elites, man. This was years ago, man. You know. So like that I seen this video, and the video is way older than that, you know. But yeah, all this stuff is strategic plots and plans, man. There's nothing just out of the blue. All these things are plots, man. But I'm gonna end it off there, man. Yeah, this is Babylon the Great, land of the land of confusion, man. Hope the body was edified. Till next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakak Wadash. Again, this is your Akim Azil. Lord willing, I'll be back with another lesson. And Salaki for the rambling, but yeah, that's what these devils is planning. And the state that Babylon the Great is going to continue to be in, man, is a state of what? Confusion, chaos, you know. But these people around here, they want to act like things don't exist. They think that these events that's taking place throughout the world don't exist, but they want to be focused on certain individuals, man. You know what I'm saying? But next time I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Again, this is Akim Julazil, Lord willing. Be back with another quick lesson, or I'll be back with a lesson. Till next time, Shalom, Barak Thumb, and a Baba Shalom.